What up guys, it's your boy Manny Hernandez, and in this video we're going to be looking at the Bitcoin price chart, the Ethereum price chart, and more importantly the WISE token price chart. And we're gonna be looking deep at the fundamentals because we gotta keep the eye on everything that is happening across the space. And I wanna show you, why I have a specific target on Ethereum for this bull cycle. And you see it right there already, it's $20,000. So you will see it on the chart and we will paint the picture to you so that you can see that roadmap. But if you like the content, make sure you hit that like button, you smash that subscribe button and the bell notifications as well, because that's how you tell the algorithm that you want to show this content to others. Also, if you leave a comment, yes, on this video, you can participate to win a 1 ounce silver coin. Yes, every video that we throw out throughout the week participates in the comments for a 1 ounce silver coin. So without further ado, let's get hustling. Oh my man, I gotta tell you something. You snooze one day on crypto and it's like 1 year passes. You see everybody going nuts and I'm like, guys, what's cooking here? You gotta live the day by day. You gotta get off that 5-minute short. You gotta zoom out sometimes, because when you look at Bitcoin is still looking amazingly bullish. Bitcoin is following the path that we have been painted here, and we see that we are finding some rejection at the 161 level. And we were in our last video looking at this and thinking, can the tree come up here? And because right here is the $50,000 level, which is the psychological 50, which is the perfect zone for a solid retracement. We gotta do this for guys. So if you're looking to get into Bitcoin, hold your horses, chill out. Bitcoin will have to come back at some point to place this for. That's just, Elliott wave rules. We have been playing everything by the book, so there's no reason not to expect that at some point we're gonna have a 4. Now, nothing in the rule says that this tree cannot come all the way here and then the 4 can come down here. But you never buy into the trend. You gotta wait for the pullback. You always buy the dip. Okay? So that's very important. You always buy the dip. So when you look at this, okay, let's get into the 4-hour chart. And then, I was thinking that we were going to place this tree here, but when you look at this correction, at this pattern here, it could start to look like we have a solid. Let's come here real quick and get this, and we can have an A, B, and then we gotta come and put that C. And that is a very valid pattern that is forming right now. And if that patterns come to be in the short time frame, that will be music to my ears, because that will take, if this was our A, if we're not going to continue to break through and come and stop here at the this is a 172. 1 second. That's why the chart is not coming here now. So my fib, okay, that's why. So it took my fib out. That's cool. I can draw it again, because what I want to see is where that 4 is going to land. So all that I gotta do here is come and get me this fib and see where this C wave will land. You're looking at the short time frame, 4 hours. That's why I keep telling you guys, get off live day by day. I like to live day by day, week by week, month by month. You cannot be here in the 50-minute charts, looking at every little, because you're gonna drive yourself crazy in any cryptocurrency that you may be holding, right? You're gonna look at things, I love to go day by day because the day by day gave me a solid picture. And we can see, but when I go into the 4-hour chart, I can see that we're forming this ABC retracement pattern, that this will be music to my ears if this happens, because then that will mean that we will come visit here this 4, place that C right there, and then we're gonna come up to what? To for our 5. We gotta go do our 5. If you do a 3 and then you complete a 4, what comes after the 4? I can hear you say it, right? A 5. And where is that 5 taking us? So what is this target that is here? And I don't have this drawn very well. If I go straight to the dot, I think it's around what? 190,000? That's 224 right there. No, it's 190. And I gotta move it here. I gotta move it because this target is 200,000 psychological. What I was telling one of my friends in one of our team chats is that, hey, 200,000. That's a solid target for Bitcoin. Live the day by day. Get off the 1-hour chart. Unless you're trading, unless you're doing day trading, then you're good. But now, moving on to Ethereum, because Ethereum is the one that is getting very exciting. As I told you in our last video, we have been flipping all these levels, as resistance, then support all the way through, and the 161 is no different. And the bullish news coming from Ethereum, fundamentally speaking, are just amazing, with the CME futures coming out just in the beginning of February, and all this stuff. You can see that Ethereum can easily come here to put this 3 here. But if Ethereum does that, and this is above the all-time high, that's perfect, because then we can come and do a 4 that is challenging. We can do a 4 that looks like this, and it challenges this previous all-time high that we have here, right? So we break up all-time high, we find the resistance. That's a solid completion of a 3 could be. The 3 can also keep up, because at this point we will be on full price discovery, right? All-time highs is a whole different dynamic. But if you want to follow the conservative approach and you just want to see where things are going, this is where it's at. This is where it's at. Live the day by day. Unless you're day trading, we flip this zone. We will complete our 3 zone where it can be here, it can be here. Once we complete it, then we will put this 4. This 4, it will be a nice buying opportunity zone, and because we can come back to this golden pocket. If we flip the all-time high as support, then oh my god. And the 5th, to complete a solid 5th wave that follows textbook Elliott wave trading, then here, that's a $21,000 level. But I always like my psychological resistance, because we play on the safe zone. We're not day trading here. And guess what, your boy, 20,000. That sounds like a nice target for me for Ethereum throughout the next few months, because with the bullish news coming out more and more for Ethereum, that is just amazing. But now let's switch gears a little bit, because we gotta talk about what? We gotta talk about Wise token. Wise token is one of those coins that I say, I always tell you guys, we are low risk with high gain potentials, and I will explain myself and I will show you. But we're not immune to price action in the charts, and that's why I always go back and keep telling people, get off the 15-minute chart, because if you get off the 15-minute chart, then when you see stuff like this, you will not, you will not be pulling your hairs. You don't want to be pulling your hairs. This is normal price action. You need to understand something. If you belong to the WISE community, if you are holding any WISE right now, you got to think about the fundamentals and how did we get here? Because we listed here, didn't we? And this is the WISE Ethereum. I'm not considering the fact. I'm gonna be very honest here. Let's get real. Can we get real? Let's not consider the fact that when the price of Ethereum affects more often than not positively the price of WISE. Because when Ethereum goes up, can I hear you say it? Yeah, WISE goes up. Anybody in the community that understands the fundamentals knows this simple, basic fact. And I love to work with facts because I am in WISE, because WISE represents, in my opinion, personal opinion, we're not financial advisors. We are not financial advisors. In my personal opinion, WISE represents a low risk investment. But we are not immune from price action. Here is where we listed. We listed at 16 cents. And we have a consolidation period. Can you notice something? We didn't get dumped on. And then we had an accumulation. And then as people started staking and liquidity started to run less and less, what happened? Based on the what? The fundamentals. The WISE token economics are simply second to none. You have a coin that has ownerless liquidity. And this is why when I talk about WISE, I always love to bring the numbers. Because when you break it down to the numbers, because this here, guys, this right here, you need to understand something. This is 16 days. Once again, get off the 15-minute chart. If I go to the daily chart, I need to get in because this is just been 16 days. So we're holding well above listing price, okay? But we're not immune to normal price action. We're trying to put our 1-2. Where did this 2 is gonna land? I don't know, but this looks like a great candidate here because we already had this support level here. But at the end of the day, we are not immune to price action, nor bots or people that understand that they can accumulate a lot of these and trading the swings. Good luck for those that wants to do that. But then, the problem that we face sometimes is the people that for some reason expect to see 200x in what, 16 days? Guys, for how long has WISE? Is 16 days? And we are what? 3x listing price? We are 3x listing price on 16 days. Tell me that for a second. Let's keep it real. So if we look at the numbers when are presented, look at the total market cap that this coin has. The volatility, there are no wells. You cannot be dumped on. There is a price floor. When you think about what you want to see on a coin, token economics, fundamentals, right? Like they call it, right? It's a cash phrase now. You want to see staking. We got staking. And not only we got staking, we got 50% plus of all the supply. And I will say, I'm going to say that again. All the supply, 50%, it's already locked in, staked smart contract. And it's been just 16 days. Imagine in 3 months. Can I hear you say it? Imagine in 3 months, like for reals, like you gotta think, you gotta look at things. You cannot come into a project without giving it at least a good 3 to 6 months maturity period, depending if you're catching it on a bull cycle or if you're catching it on a bear cycle. Because right now, you see all those coins that are pumping like that. You see it pumping today, like amazing pump. Why? But for how long they have been on the grind? And you expect to, to come here in 16 days? I think we're doing pretty darn good in terms of where we at to be a coin that has been only listed for 16 days. That's just my personal opinion. But what I like to look is how are the fundamentals looking good? Yeah, 50% of all the coins are minted. This is our weak hands here. We got low amount of 15% that can quote unquote sell, because the pink is held by the smart contract and the smart contract is selling it, but it's not dumping on you. That's the difference. One thing is being available for sale, is liquid. This is liquid wise, but the smart contract is not dumping on you like whales do in other projects. And sometimes it kind of pisses me off to see sometimes people in the Telegram chats and whatnot, not understanding the solid fundamentals and not understanding what's really going on. And they compare, and this is what I love, they compare this to Hex, which I got, I find out that Hex existed after I was already in Wise. But you go compare, okay, if this is similar to Hex, let me see what was the performance of Hex. Because they are claiming, I see some claims in the community that, 260 blah blah X. And I'm like, well, I do see some decent move into the upside. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, let's look at Hex. Let's look at Hex Ethereum. Okay, wow, look at that. And this is what they're claiming that they do. Oh, that's a beautiful move right there. I mean, I'm sure that if I size this from the bottom, right here, that's what, 500%. I mean, that's nice. That's against Ethereum, because of course, if I put it against USD, it's a whole different deal, right? But then, well, let's look deeper. What was the first candle? Because we are just a young project, and what Wise has is ownerless liquidity. And some people often ask, what are you talking about, ownerless liquidity, Manny? What is this about? So if you think about ownerless liquidity, if I go to Nomics, let me see, where is Hex at? Okay, Hex is located at number 13 rank. But look at the market cap. It has 5 billion. 5 billion market cap. That means that if you want to 2x your money, you have to go to 10 billion. That's just simple math. Can we agree on that? And I'm like, wow, they got to 5 billion. I'm guessing that everybody on the community right now should be pretty much, sharing and I mean, everybody in Hex should be a millionaire right now. $5 billion created in value. Where are those $5 billion at? Can we get real? Where are those $5 billion at? They were giving into it to buy Hex. Where's that money? Okay, because if I go to Uniswap and if I go to the charts, and I'm pretty sure that Hex should be here, right? Hex, and this is the Hex ETH pair. And all right, let's look at that. And total liquidity 1.7 million. What? $1 million. The volume in the last 24 hours, 2 million. But wait a minute. So you have 1.7 million and 2 million volume, but your market cap, it's $5 billion. Where's the difference? Where the money go? Where's the money? I don't even know. I don't even care. I get it. I know the game. Oh, we put low liquidity so there's more upside. Well, once again, when I look at the charts, right? And this is the problem I have. Because when I look at the charts and I see something like this, what I see is that this listed at this price and it got a little pump in the beginning, right? Little initial hype pump. Hex is new in the market. But if you look in candle number 2, it was already dumped on. But that, thanks to the initial hype, it was bought quite fast. And then they let it cool off. And it got a little pump. And, people were getting up. And now look at this dump. And look at where that dump took this coin. From the top to the bottom, that's a 98%. I got bought up fairly quick in the same day, but still, somebody sold here. That's real talk, right? So, okay, cool, but that was only one day. And it kind of found support around here, right? Which is way below listing price. Listing price is your first candle, period. You cannot get rid of it. You're either above listing price or you're either below listing price, and you want to be above listing price to consider yourself a successful project. That's just common sense. Okay, moving on. So, all right, so what happened when finally we found consolidation and they were trying to get up? The community, you can see this in the backs of the community right here. And I don't know what's for real. So I am just looking at the charts, and what you guys need to understand is that any chart that you look at any stock anywhere, you're just looking at the sentiments of the market in that period of time. So I don't have to go even and look up at the tweets and look at whatever was going on in the community. I don't have to scroll through, hundreds of thousands of messages, Telegram messages to figure out. I just look at the chart, and the chart tells me that this was being held in the back of the community, below listing price, but held in the back of the community, being up. And when finally got something here, when it finally touched the candle, the listing candle again, and I cannot make this shit up again, man. I'm just talking real talk. Real talk. When finally it hit that candle right there, it was dumped on again. Like imagine, this must have hurt. I don't know. It was dumped on. Found support, found a bottom way below, and then I guess that this is development, this is hope, this is optimism coming back. We have higher highs, low and higher lows, moving up, and then some sort of news, some sort of market making, some sort of big whale, some sort of something came here, something happened here. I don't know what, because but that caused a big hope, sentimental move, impulse into the top. And this is the big wave that they, this is the biggest move right here. So if they need anything decent, this was it. If you came through all of this and you didn't cash out here, I am sorry for you. I got nothing else to say. I just look at the chart, because what followed is just sad. What happened here? What's this? What's happening? What happened? Your community got dumped on. Your community got taken to the clinic. Your community got raped. You got wrecked here. Boom, 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 boom. Coming in is all right. Now trying to recover, and when it finally shows some sign of life, boom, you get dumped again. Woo! That's what happened right there. So there's no other way to put it when you look at that chart. So, you ask me, do you want to be on Hex or do you want to be on Wise, which, it has a price floor? Manny, you say, what? A price floor? What are you talking about? What is a price floor? If we go to wiseinfo.com, .io, and big shout out to the creators of this website, because this will give you all the fundamentals information that you need for this project. You need to understand that there is a price floor. Why? Because nobody owns the liquidity inside. Nobody owns that liquidity. Our market cap is not 1 million, it's 200 million. You know what that gives this project? Price stability. You know what else this project has? A fair launch. A fair launch. Imagine that. The team didn't take all that money. Where the $5 billion at? They have been being rug pulled by the team? No. This is fair. Ownerless liquidity. You know, every single cent that gets put into the contract, it's right there, like in a lockbox in the smart contract. And you can come take it back whenever you want. But usually when you come back, it's usually up. That's how the system works. And when you see that the total supply of all the WISE tokens minted are already 50% of that supply has already been staked into the smart contracts because these are ETH-backed bonds. There's nothing else. When you look at this, 201 million market cap. Look at the liquidity, look at the rank. Now, price floor. What does the price floor mean, man? Very simple. It means that even if everybody that was holding, imagine that everybody that was holding, everybody came in and they dump in today. The price will continue to be the last person got 26 cents on his money. It's that simple. It's that simple. Now, you gotta evaluate your risk. What are the possibilities of that happening? Is that likely? Think about it. When you have 50% of all the supply staked, is it likely? No. It's not likely, because you gotta tell me that all these people that already staked these coins and they pledge these coins to be staked on ETH-backed bonds, because that's all, that's the best way to describe it. Ethereum-backed bonds staked. All these WISE went to be staked because they are just doing something that the banks have been doing forever. They're monetizing time. You can go to a bank right now with your dollars and you can get a CD or a bond, right? And you lock all that money into a bond or a CD and you monetize the time that you lock it in there, right? You earn interest, right? Same thing happens here. When you have Ethereum is your currency, right? And when you come and you lock it in, you stake it, right, into the system, you are rewarded back for doing that. Because you say, no, I don't, that's just, I know it's gonna grow. The token economics, the mathematics, it's like if you believe in the dollar, you have a CD. If you don't believe in the dollar, you don't. Like right now, I'm pretty sure the banks are having issues getting CDs, right? Because the dollar is going down, big time, right? So that's how WISE works, guys. That's how the system works. When you learn these, then you don't have to be in the chart every single day. You know what you should be? If you want the price to go up, I gotta be very honest with you. If you want the price to go up, think about this. Right now, the last time I checked, we had around 13,000 holders. 13,000 holders, give or take. So that means that we have over 13,000 people already in the WISE community. This is what that means. And we're not talking just numbers on Telegram. No, we're talking people with coins, WISE coins on their hands, wallets, and coins, right? Whether staked or not. If we all got together and we all, share this amazing project with somebody, anybody, right? And we all make our goal to bring one person in, if you know you're gonna make money, why are you keeping this amazing info for yourself? You wanna tell your people, you wanna tell your network. bring them in. We're trying, we're trying to get the content out there. We're trying to let other people know about this amazing project, because we truly believe in our heart that this project, it's low risk, due to the fact that when you buy your wines, the Ethereum that you gave in for that is untouchable. It was never, there's no advisor in a project drinking pina coladas with your money. That's not what's happening. That money, it's inside Uniswap, backing the coin, providing liquidity to back the coin price. And the more that the demand increases for these Ethereum-backed bonds, the more that the price of your bonds will go up, and the price of your wines will go up. That's just simple math. So let's get off the 5-minute chart and let's start, investing our time in more positive, productive activities that will allow you to get the word out there and tell others about this amazing project. I hope you like the content. I will see you in the next one. And remember, it's not about the money, it's about the freedom.